So there's a major shift happening in the animation industry, and this past weekend just proved that everything is about to go belly up. So let's break it down. So two movies were released this weekend. One was K-pop Demon Hunters, and the other was Elio, one from Sony Animation and one from Pixar. One in the streaming format, one in the traditional theatrical model. One was the #1 movie on Netflix in 26 countries, topping 93 charts. The other flopped at the box office and only made $21 million. So if you're just looking at the Elio news, you might think that original animation is dead. There's going to be no more original animated films. But if you're looking at the K-pop story from Netflix, you might be thinking, original animation is clearly doing really well. So where is the disconnect? So I think there's three reasons for this. The first one being that the theater model for these types of original movies is just broken. Audiences are now conditioned to wait for streaming for these lower tier original movies that aren't supposed to be big blockbuster summer events. Audiences that are going to theaters now want something safe and something worth their money. So they're going to be hard pressed to go see an original movie that they're not really sure if they like it or not, because they can just wait for streaming. Also, streaming has become so much more accessible to families than going to the theater because of how expensive it is. And if you're already paying for Disney Plus, you may as well wait until it comes out on Disney Plus, right? Well, Netflix certainly thought so, because K-pop Demon Hunters being the #1 movie in the world is entirely because they have the platform, they have the grip on the audience, they know exactly what media they're ingesting. They know that Korean media and culture is doing insanely well in the US right now. So putting a movie out like K-pop Demon Hunters, they just know their audience a lot better. I imagine Elio is going to do really well on Disney Plus in the same way that Turning Red has, Encanto. So is original animation dead? Not even close. You just got to know where to look.